love and romance tarot readings. I'm excited to get into today's pick a card because today we are doing a love reading to see who does Spirit have waiting for you, or who does Spirit have you waiting for, depending on how things are unfolding in your journey. So we're going to get into that today and see like what is the holdup and love. So my Etsy shop is in the description. If you'd like a private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. Other than that, pause the video if you need more time with the piles. You can always pick more than one pile as well. But we've got group 1 with the Finchonite crystal point, group 2 with the smoky quartz crystal point, group 3 with the amethyst crystal point, and group 4 with the Galacofane crystal point. So like I said, take as much time as you need, but we're just going to get right into it. Who does Spirit have waiting for you? Alright, if you chose group 1 with the Finchonite crystal point, this is your reading. We're going to be using the Star Tarot for you today. And we are going to see who does Spirit have waiting for you. Oh, at the bottom of the deck, I just noticed we had the Ten of Cups here. That's always a good omen. So let's see, Spirit, who do you have waiting for them? What does this person bring to group 1? What is the holdup? What is the significance of this connection? What is going on here? Okay, so we have the Cabrera Daisy, the apple blossoms, and the crocus. I feel like I've only gotten the apple blossoms once, if that, since I've had this deck. So this is a very unique love. Apple blossoms, let's read that one first. This one says choices, knowledge, and illumination. It says, white are the flowers of the apple tree that brings us fruits of fertility. So there's definitely an energy here of this is something quite different. This is coming through unexpectedly. It may be wrapped up in a package that would be unassuming. Tapping into this person's energy when you meet this person that Spirit has you waiting for. You're not going to assume that this is someone that was put into your life for romantic reasons. They could come into your life as a business partner or a manager or a coworker or a helping hand or just someone a part of your community, your friend group. And then this relationship will turn out to be so fruitful for you, no pun intended. And it's going to pleasantly surprise you. So choices, knowledge, and illumination really sticks out for me because it's like, okay, you've learned a lot, you've made choices, you've gone through ascensions and illuminations. So now you know what love, healthy love, is supposed to feel like. And even though this isn't someone that you anticipated being a romantic interest of yours, you know what it feels like when someone cares about you, and you know what it feels like when someone does not care about you and they do not make good choices. So it's interesting how like all of your life choices have kind of led you to this person. We have the Cabrera Daisy with purity, cheerfulness, and innocence. This person is generally pretty much always in a good mood. And we all have times where we feel sad or upset, but this person generally, they have a mild temperament. They don't get angered or really affected emotionally at all very easily. You can't come in and ruin their day, and they're not the type of person that's going to match your energy, because it's like, okay, I am very anchored in who I am and anchored in my own energy. I can't be kind of like easily angered or, sent in a bad mood just because I'm dealing with someone in a bad mood. So you may have dated people that kind of had this dark cloud over them, or were very pessimistic, or just had terrible temperament, didn't put in effort to be, kind and loving and thoughtful with you, were quick and easily angered. It says the present moment is filled with joy and happiness, and if you are attentive, you will see it. So this is a simple pleasures kind of person. It's the small things, the little things that make them happy and excited and feel love. And then we have the crocus, another one with cheerfulness. So this person is generally in a good mood. This one says, it is spring again and the earth is like a child that knows poems by heart. So I love how poetic these cards are. These are excerpts from poems at the bottom of them. And that's how this feels. It really kind of feels like that childlike kind of excitement and love again. And it just feels very, it feels very new and, you know, kind of worth the wait. Spirit, show me for group 1 with the French Knight. Show me who you have them waiting for. Who do you have waiting for them? This person is very nice and kind to you. There's an energy here of you guys maybe embarrassing yourself around coworkers or around a friend group, either with your obsession or, I don't know, maybe you blew up at some point. Tapping in, I feel like, you know, people from the past, you may have separated from people of the past because you're embarrassed at how far things went with those people. I don't know, there's something there. And it's like this person is coming through with zero judgmental like bones in their body. They're coming through with just so much love and character and just chivalry. Like they're so nice and kind, and it just kind of feels like, you know, you may feel like you don't really deserve it for whatever reason. We have the storyteller, the guide, and the warrior. The warrior does not come out often from this deck, so that's very interesting. This person is very protective over you and very conscious of your needs. So this isn't even like, okay, if we're out in public and someone, you know, tries to get buck with you, is this person gonna show up? This is like another level. This is like, okay, you know, I know that, you know, normally people go to, you know, bars when they want to go on dates, but I don't feel like that's a good fit for us. Let's go somewhere else, somewhere more calm, somewhere more your vibe. You know, you may have people pleasing tendencies and kind of jump to like the same old things that, you know, people do and go and whatever to accomplish, you know, getting closer to someone, whatever. But this person is so like tuned into you and very genuine about helping you and wanting to be there for you. So it's like, I'm not even going to put you in the position to be uncomfortable. The guide represents the nature of the divine in life and in yourself. So this person, you know, kind of seems like a saving grace. They give off angel energy. They're really here to help you and they genuinely care about you. We also have the storyteller, ability to experience and express life through stories and symbols. I'm getting an energy from them where you tell them certain things about yourself that, you know, are maybe really embarrassing to you or, you know, hard for you to say out loud and communicate. But the way that they process things is so different and unique because it's like they tell you the flip side of that, or they retell your story that you've told them in a very emotionally detached way that can give you like that insight of why it happened. So it's not like, oh, you did this and, you know, da 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 da. It's more like this happened because XYZ. You know, they when they express themselves, or when they, you know, I forget what it's called. It's something listening. It's not like attentive listening, but it's like basically when you listen to someone you're having a conversation with and you ask them specific questions about what they're saying. They do that, you know, they really pay attention to you well. And this just kind of feels like a safe space. Spirit has a safe space waiting for you in another person. Spirit wants you to feel safe, wants you to feel comfortable, and wants you to experience real love. And we have the warrior here. Strength, skill, discipline, and toughness of will. Heroicism, stoicism, and self-sacrifice in conquering the ego. So this person doesn't have a very big ego, or I won't say very big, but a very prominent ego, meaning you can't really like sense it or feel it. It's not something that you'll really pick up on too easily with this person. They don't flex their ego or their power or anything like that, even though they may have, you know, a lot of power. Spirit, what else can you tell me about this person for group 1? Who does Spirit have waiting for them? We have Mars, which is right in alignment with that warrior energy. Absolutely. Mars is definitely warrior energy, divine fire, divine conquering energy. Some of these flipped over. I got Venus. That's so funny because before I even started to shuffle the cards, Venus just happened to fall out of the deck. So we have Mars and Venus, the planet of war, destruction, action, and the planet of love, relationships, harmony, and sensuality. So there's an energy here of this person being very sensual. And honestly, this person being sensual with you is likely more about like communication, more about being with you. This person just likes to be in your space. I'm seeing two people on a bed, and I'm seeing this person kind of stroke your hair and just kind of admire your beauty and just admire you and just be there for you. It's like they just like to be close to you. They're kind of like low-key obsessed, to be honest. I just saw 11:11 on the clock too. But yeah, this person is like, I don't play about you. You matter to me. I will fight for you. I will make provisions for you. I will hold space for you. I will clear space for you. This person, it's like they go out with you to a restaurant and they're looking like security because they're casing the place out, which, you know what? A lot of masculines do that. Specifically, not even a lot of masculines, a lot of dads do that. Once a masculine has kids, especially girls, they like, if you notice, dads, when they walk into a place like with their family, they're always scoping out the entire restaurant. So anyways, personal observation, but this is giving that energy. And it's coming through in kind of this funny way with, it's like, you know, you have like the typical, you know, the bodyguard with, it's like, it's got the one hand with the two fingers on the ear to hear, like, you know, you know what I'm talking about. And they go around and they got their hand on your back and they're kind of guiding you where you're going while they're looking around. That's kind of what I'm seeing. It's kind of cute and funny. But this person is very observant when it comes to you, very observant of the space that you guys are in. Oh wow. And then we have Aquarius, which I really love here. We have Aquarius, we have Taurus, some more masculine energy, and then we have Aries, which is more divine fire energy, the first of the zodiac, also in the house of self. So Aries is kind of like this energy of this person having a strong will. They're very strong-willed. If they don't want something, like, and I love this because it's mutual accountability. Because with someone like you, I mean, I feel like I'm getting a lot about you just from the spread, reading into the person that Spirit has waiting for you, because it's like, well, why would Spirit have this person waiting for you if this isn't what you need to some degree? It feels like this person is coming into your life to, you know, so first of all, they're coming in a way where you don't expect it. So you may be like kind of prickly on the outside or on guard or something like that. So even the way they're coming in is kind of showing like Spirit is saying, okay, this one has to be subtle. And then we have the guide and the storyteller, this person giving you so much perspective and defending you, standing up for you and watching out for you, very protective over you. Aries is needed. We need that strong sense of self energy, because someone like you, if you get spoiled in a relationship, you could either start to be a spoiled brat, take advantage. I've been there, done that, okay? Definitely been a spoiled brat in relationships, or if you're someone who will start to take out your frustration on the people around you, let's just be real about it, like, you know, your parents or your loved ones or your relationships, this person is strong to the extent where it's like they can kind of keep you on track, and they also know themselves and they have plenty of masculine energy. They can stand up for themselves. If something isn't fair, this is the person that's going to say it. Don't get me wrong, that Venusian energy, that Venus energy, they're going to love you down, but Mars and Aries and Taurus is like, keep it cute, okay? Keep it cute. So, and then we have Aquarius, which lets me know this person likely has their own interests and little unique, quirky things that they're interested in. This person doesn't feel regular at all. They feel very unique. I mean, Aquarius and Venus already kind of like tend to have tension. You can see it like with Aquarians in relationships. It's like, okay, they don't really understand each other. Like it's kind of hard for Aquarians to find someone who understands them or to accept other people for how they are, And then Taurus could be a little stubborn. So I feel like this person has their own things that they value or their own things that they like to do. We have the Emperor. So this is divine masculine. So honestly, to be honest, they probably spend a lot of time working. I was hearing woodworking, and then I was seeing these wooden rune necklaces. That's going to be for one person specifically. I'm telling you, if this person makes necklaces with runes on them, give me an invite to your wedding, okay? And a +1, because I'm gonna need an invite. If I'm being that specific, I'm gonna need an invite to your wedding. But yeah, we have the Emperor here. So this is divine masculine. They probably spend a lot of time working, even around the house. This person may be like a DIY kind of person. We got the Ace of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So they have a good amount of money, a good amount of stability. They're in their forever career, either when you meet them or about to step into their forever career. And also this person may be a little bit older than you, because we have the Three of Wands and the Knight of Cups. So they're ready for a relationship, but they've already kind of accomplished a lot. With the Three of Wands, it's like, okay, relationship is probably next on the docket because I've had a lot of success in career, had a lot of success in life. I've, you know, traveled, I've done this, I've done that. And this is like kind of settling down energy. Now we have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse and the Two of Pentacles in reverse. So I feel like this kind of goes back a little bit to the beginning of Spirit trying to ease this person into your life, because you guys may have been engaged or married before or in a long-term relationship before and not trying to build a new one. Ten of Pentacles in reverse, Two of Pentacles in reverse, it's like it's not even on the table. So for a few of you, maybe it's that you need to resolve your now that you have the stability of a relationship, you know, whatever is going on internally or holding you back. Yeah, we got the Judgment in reverse, Knight of Wands in reverse, but the Three of Cups. So I get a very saving grace energy here, you guys, like especially with the guide and the storyteller. This person is adding so much value to you, so much value to your life, but still with the Judgment card in reverse, like marriage isn't like marriage or commitment of a long-term relationship is kind of like not on the table, or maybe it's either not on the table or what's understood doesn't need to be explained. Like we're naturally going in that direction. I don't have to force it because you're easily giving me your love. I feel like it's one or the other, though. It feels very cut and dry like that. For half of you, it's like, okay, you need to open up to the idea of such a deep relationship again, because I feel like you may have just gotten out of one, or like I said, I was picking up on like some sort of embarrassment that was happening before, or something going down with a friend group or something like that that really hurt you, and you kind of have to bounce back and heal from that. Or it could have been a relationship, you know, and everything that happened in that relationship, even though you've let it go a while ago, you've just now got to the point where you're actually like remembering certain things, because it's like, honestly, when you're in a really bad relationship, it's like you black out and dissociate, so that you don't feel that intense hurt at the time if it's really bad. So maybe it's something like that. But anywho, I feel like it's a situation like that where you have to open up to it, or it's more like what's understood doesn't need to be explained. We don't need to rush to the altar because this is obviously already going in that direction, because you're the one for me. I mean, what else could it possibly be here? Like, look at how strong this connection is. We're obviously, you know, in love. So I feel like this person is coming in a bit sooner though. Oh yeah, that's the other thing I wanted to say, because we have the Three of Cups and then we have the Judgment card in reverse. And it's like, okay, Three of Cups, they're able to mingle, they're able to meet each other. Spirit's like putting this person in your path sooner to kind of like take you out of your current situation that maybe would end up causing more trauma, but you're still not completely in alignment with this person because you're being pulled out of a relationship, so you haven't had any time alone to process it. So if that's your situation, then it's like Spirit's bringing this person into your life kind of as your saving grace. Like I said, I was getting a little bit of like an angelic energy from them before where it's like they're really saving you from something. We have Lay of the Land with ancestral wisdom. You would probably know this, but you may be responsible for breaking generational curses or generational patterns and things like that. We have the whale song with resonating. So again, it's like slow and steady wins the race. This person is coming in and they're like a gentle giant, you know, giving off that whale energy of wisdom and warmth and protection, and you're resonating with them and it's safe and sounds like you feel really good. And then we have stranger with curiosity. So that's a little curveball. Spirit coming in to confirm this is not someone you know. This is a stranger, someone who may have been watching you before they even actually approached you. And maybe they see what you're going through and they're coming through and they're feeling it on their spirit that they want to help you. And it's like, yeah, you were going to have something in the future, like something romantic eventually, but they didn't plan on coming in this soon. And then we have the horseman, the herald of change. So it's like this person coming in, galloping on their horse to come in and kind of save you, protect you, look out for you. This person is really going to be your saving grace. So to be honest, you may be meeting them when you are in a low, you know, situation. And people always say you have to be happy to attract love, but that's not necessarily true. You know, fate and miracles can happen literally at any time, and that's the nature of a miracle. It's saving you from something in a big way. And then we have the heart home at the bottom of the deck with compassion. So this person just has so much love for you. They naturally want to protect you, watch out for you, be there for you. And they're coming in a bit sooner than they were supposed to, or than they planned to, or than Spirit was going to have you guys meet, specifically because of something that is happening in your life. It just kind of feels like too much, and this person is just coming in and kind of swooping you away from all of that. So that is what I have for you guys. My Etsy is below in the description if you'd like a private tarot reading. That is where you can find me. But that is what I have for you today. I'll talk to you soon. All right, if you chose group 2 with the Smoky Quartz Crystal Point, this is your reading. We're going to tap in to see who does Spirit have waiting for you today, or have you waiting for. We're going to see what's going on, Spirit. Why do you have group 2 waiting? Who is this you're waiting for? What are they going to bring into their life? What is the significance of this relationship? We have the lily, the honeysuckle, and the crocus that came out for you. So first of all, this is kind of like giving me an energy of going for the gusto. The card that really catches my attention is the lily with majesty and virtues. Lilies may be your favorite flower as well. It says the lily is the emblem rare of many virtues, good and rare. So there's an energy of this person being very virtuous, a very good-hearted, good character, strong quality, developed, wise, a wisdom-filled, God-filled person. Like, this is an energy of this person being of very high rank and very high quality. This person has likely gone on their own spiritual journey, or they may even be religious. I would not at all be surprised, because this person, their moral compass is on point. They make sure they do right by people in business and relationships. None of their exes hate them. None of their exes still feel like they have a to and fro going. They're a very clear, good communication type of person. They're not going to keep a door open just so they can feel good about themselves. Like, this person is solid. So right away, I feel like this is, like I said, going for that gusto kind of person, because this is a person that has gone through quite a bit of character development. So you've likely gone through quite a bit of character development as well, and then you guys are kind of meeting in the middle. We have the honeysuckle with domestic happiness and devoted affection. It says, I will wind thee in my arms, so like the woodbine, the honeysuckle gently and twist. So that's a quote by William Shakespeare. I love this energy for you guys. This person is very gentle. This person is very communicative. They're soft, they're subtle, really sensual as well, I'm picking up. And then we have the crocus with cheerfulness. This person, I just get a lot of purity. like it says, domestic happiness and devoted affection on the honeysuckle. Domestic happiness. They can be happy just living life. That's actually where they find their peace and their strength and their power and peace and love, you know, and calm, serene relations. They don't need a bunch of the fanfare or a bunch of drama. This person is just very, very chill and all about, you know, family and having their person. The crocus with cheerfulness. This one says, it's spring again and the earth is like a child that knows poems by heart. So I feel like this person knows how to maintain a solid relationship. This person knows how to treat a woman, treat a man, to keep their partner happy. And they're detail oriented enough to really pay attention to what your unique needs are. This person always comes at even conflict with a positive attitude. We got the rescuer. Spirit, who is coming through? Who do you have waiting for group? Ooh. 2. Wow, every single card wants to come out. So first of all, I feel like this person is so funny. We got the shapeshifter over here, and that's the energy exactly. This person is very multi-dimensional. This person, I feel like they meditate. I'm seeing someone meditating. This person may like to go on spiritual retreats. That may be something that you do together. Okay, let's get into it. What is this feminine energy showing up here? We have the queen, radiates the regal feminine, uses her benevolent authority to protect others. So this person is definitely very connected to their feminine energy. They can be very mothering, very warm, very feminine, depending on the situation. We have the damsel. Understanding the nature of healthy romance inspires you to rely on yourself. So even if this is a masculine, they're very in tune with their feminine energy. And that's the thing. Everybody, like a lot of feminines want like this, you know, masculine, you know, person. And it's like, in order to go through the emotional transmutation of past relationships or childhood, etc., situations, that is feminine energy all the way. They have to surrender to their feminine energy in order to be an emotionally intelligent being, in order to be of value to you, because otherwise it's going to be like you're mothering them and you're taking care of them and they're just a baby, because they're so afraid of what society will think about them that they don't tap into their feminine energy, because that's where transmutation happens. And this person, they are very connected to their feminine energy. They've processed a lot of things. They're not afraid to cry or share their emotions. They're stepping in their regal power. They embody their feminine energy with zero fear. And then we have the rescuer and the hedonist. Provides strength and support to others in crisis, acts out of love with no expectation of reward. So the rescuer energy is like, I'm here to help you. I want to be a part of your story. I want to help you, be there for you. I want to love you. And I don't want you to feel like I'm just here to take from you, because I'm not. I'm here to create something beautiful together. I'm here with you. This is our journey, our story, you know. Not a situation where I just benefit you or you just benefit me. It's mutual. So I don't mind helping. And I also don't feel like if I do help you, you owe me something. And then we have the hedonist. Inspires creative energy to embrace good things in life. Celebrates the beauty in yourself. So this person is very motivational. This person is here for your expression, your creative expression. They want you to be yourself. They want you to step further and further into the embodiment of who you are. Spirit, for group 2, show me this person you have waiting for them. We got Neptune, the planet of the unconscious and the subconscious. We got Virgo, we got Libra, Cancer, and Aries, and the moon here. And the moon, again, is that feminine energy. So this person is very balanced. We got the masculine of Aries, and I want to say, I can't remember if Cancer is a masculine or feminine sign. I want to say it is masculine though. But we have Neptune and the moon. So this person, like I said, is very connected to their feminine side, and that's where the unconscious and the subconscious lie. So this person has really gone through a transmutation of themselves, really gotten to know themselves and addressed, okay, what is the problem? What is the elephant in the room? Why am I stuck? Or why am I still sitting here in this heartbreak? Like this person has full on, it's giving Kali Ma energy. Where it's like this person has destroyed their ego, but first they had to be completely honest about what it is that happened to them, the role that they played in it. This is a very emotionally intelligent person. We have Aries, this is a strong person, and we have Cancer, emotionally tapped in. A lot is coming up about emotions. I feel like you guys, it's either one or the other. It's like very black and white as I see it. It's like, okay, either you're, you know, not connected to your feminine energy, not connected to your emotions at all, and this person is going to crack you open and give you that safe space to be vulnerable with, or you've dated like a string of people who literally refuse. It doesn't matter if it would benefit them. They could be offered $1,000 and they would be like, nope, I'm not going to be vulnerable in this moment. Like you've either dealt with people who are completely unemotional, and you really need that person that you can be honest with, that you can open up with about, especially if you have any trauma yourself. You know, this person, you need a person that can create that safe space for you where you can really feel like you can open up, you can be heard, understood, and actually grow with someone without it feeling like you're just dumping on them and they're not even getting it or resonating or understanding what's going on. Like you need someone who's very present with you. And then we got Libra and Virgo. So we have all the elements here. We have Cancer with water, we have Aries with fire, Virgo is earth, and Libra is air. So again, this is a very balanced person. Like they have all of the elements. And in order to have all of the elements versus just masculine energy, so you can execute something, but can you formulate it? Nope. You know, instead of just having one side of it, they have all of it. And even with all of the feminine energy that they do have that masculine energy as well. Libra is all about fairness and justice. Libra is actually ruled by Venus as well. So Libra can be a very romantic sign. And then we have Virgo, the earth sign, one of the mothers in the zodiac, very organized and detail oriented. I'm also hearing this person organizes vacations. So like when you go on vacation with this person, they make sure they got all the suitcases. They're like, okay, everybody's suitcase. They're kind of keeping track of everyone's stuff. And also community events. They may be a part of like a community basketball team that they organize themselves or that they lead. I'm picking up on some leadership. Spirit, what else can you tell me about this relationship? I don't know why this keeps happening to you, but it's like so much. This really feels like a long-term relationship. We have the Eight of Swords in reverse, so there's going to be a releasing of pain. Knight of Swords, you'll be able to move forward. Knight of Wands in reverse, there's no rush. And I feel like it has to be that way because you guys may have dealt with people who just didn't even understand you or couldn't relate to you, didn't understand your divinity. It's like they didn't understand what you brought to the table. Maybe you bring to the table, like for me, I sage all of my family members' house. Like whenever I go visit them, I come in with incense and sage and things like that. And it's like, okay, yeah, they're not going to appreciate it or understand it, but there's so many things that get cleared out of their home, and having someone who will come, you know, cleanse your house and worry about you spiritually and look out for you spiritually is a gift. But how do you explain that when you're like trying to get in a relationship with someone in a society where we only value cooking and cleaning, and then can you bring home some money? You know what I mean? Like, how do you explain that? So I feel like this person is very tuned in and they understand the value of whatever it is, all that you are and what you bring to the table, and that's what really makes them unique. But in order to build a solid foundation, Knight of Wands in reverse, you're gonna have to go slow. And also, Knight of Wands is giving me an energy of you may have built relationships off of physical intimacy in the past, and this is not gonna be like that. You can't build something like this on physical intimacy and attraction. It's almost like the love comes first and then the attraction comes later, like the physical intimacy and attraction, which is so interesting. We have the Five of Pentacles here, which, you know, the Five of Pentacles in traditional tarot is actually a card of not really seeing what you have, you know, feeling like there's so many elements of my life that are out of alignment, and so much more resources I want to gain and money I want to make, etc. That typically, you know, it's one of those cards that's not romantic at all, but also, like, you know, indicates some sort of struggle. And the Five of Pentacles in this deck is so pretty. You have the, you know, Five Pentacles in the background, but you have the cats meeting and kind of like, you know, that little cute thing that cats do. They kind of get in each other's face and then they either like kind of kiss a little bit or they hiss. It could go either way with cats. But in the card, it's just like you guys are more focused on, wow, I really like you, you know, the sacredness of this connection, to where it's like, yeah, maybe I only have Five Pentacles, I haven't accomplished this, I don't have that, or I'm lacking this skill, I need to grow here, but I'm still very happy to be here. So it's like you guys are building on a very different type of foundation. You're building on a foundation of love. And we have the Nine of Wands and the Three of Swords in reverse. So I also get a blended family type of energy where it's like, to some degree, you guys still don't, it's like you're not a traditional pair. Like, this isn't the person you would have expected to fall in love with or to enter your life or to be the person you needed. It's kind of like I didn't know I was starving until I tasted you type of energy, because it's like, man, I would not have picked out this candy or this person out of a, you know, bucket and said, this is the one for me, but I ended up with it, and I'm so glad about that because I feel genuine love here. So happy to, you know, have you here. So we have the Nine of Wands. There's an energy of kind of being really close to completion. This is giving, like I said, long-term relationship energy. Spirit, what else can you tell me? We have the High Priestess in reverse, Seven of Swords in reverse, and the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Interesting. You may have been the kind of person in the past that as soon as you felt like you had a Ten of Pentacles, you attached value to that person without them offering that to you yet, or without knowing if that's true. You know, like, for an example, you may have gone or seen someone on a dating app. This literally happened to me. I saw this guy on a dating app. He was a cannabis farmer, and he just seemed like a really cool guy over the app. And I met him in person. We went on a date, and before that date, I associated so much value. I was like, oh my God, he's perfect. He likes to farm, so we could live low key. We could live out in the country, da 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 da. And when I actually met him, he really is a great guy, but he was not at all the guy for me. And I literally called my friend in the middle of that date when I went on the bathroom, and I'm like, he isn't the one. And I had a mini breakdown in the bathroom because I was so sad about it. And she's a Gemini, so she had to make me laugh. She was like, dang, is he really that bad? And I just like broke, and I laughed after I was like tearing up a bit because I was just so frustrated. And you may have experienced that as well, whether it's on a dating app or meeting people in person and just really thinking like they're the one before you even get to know them or know what they're looking for, so you can even know if they would be willing to offer that to you, you know? And so I kind of resonate with this pile a little bit, where it's like, okay, Spirit is really looking out for you and avoiding pitfalls. Also, Seven of Swords in reverse. This person is coming in, and because they're not coming in a romantic energy or like a physically intimate energy where they're just trying to sleep with you or something like that, it's really disarming you, because it's like that may be a red flag for you if someone's trying to get you into bed right away, or if the physical intimacy is like off the charts and tension off the charts right away. You may have had an experience that started like that but ended sour. So Spirit is like, okay, we can't, you know, come through with this person looking like a perfect match to them. We can't come through with this person being super attracted to them or being super like masculine emperor energy, like I just want to conquer you and da 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 da. We have to, High Priestess in reverse, kind of conceal what this is in order for it to go correctly, either because you would self-sabotage or consider something to be a red flag, or we don't even know what would be on their end, you know what I mean? So there could be a whole host of reasons that, you know, this had to happen this way. But I do see that Spirit is really looking out for you and being very intentional about this process and how things get introduced to you. Like, okay, we don't want to, you know, it's like, we gotta kind of bob and weave. Like, we don't want to make them feel like, oh, this is the one. So now they're feeling all this pressure, and then they're getting out of alignment, and then it's just a mess. So we have the empty well, time to replenish. Spirit is definitely saying take some time to cleanse your energy, but also fill your cup. We have the moon maiden with new beginnings. And the thing about the moon is the moon ushers in the changes that we go through astrologically. So it's not something that you need to work for. It's something that's naturally already happening. So I would definitely take this time to really build your energy and really just to get ready to be in a calm energy. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Magician's Sword at the bottom of that when it says confidence in your magic. So you may be testing the spirit. And I heard that all the time. I was raised really religious, and they always used to say, don't test the spirit in church. And basically it means like, okay, God may save you from a terrible situation, but don't put yourself in a terrible situation like on the basis that God's gonna save you. You know what I'm saying? And you may have been like doing a bunch of spells or doing whatever, and it worked. Your manifestation power, like, it was working, and it was like really like surprising and really cool. But then you started to test the spirit, where it's like you're doing magic just to prove a point, or just to try to like be like gluttonous or materialistic and just have all these things that you don't need, or things that aren't even really truly in alignment with your soul. And at this point, it's like, okay, what are we even manifesting this for? Are we manifesting it out of resourcefulness because we need it, or out of fear because we're afraid that if we don't have it, we're gonna, you know, the ceiling is gonna fall through. We have the horned cactus with resourcefulness, and I just get an energy here of spirit really wanting you to focus on yourself and stay on the straight and narrow, and just allow this to come in. It's going to come in unassuming. I really feel like even the way I described it is not the way it'll play out for you. I feel like it'll play out in a very unique way, where it's like, okay, you got me. I actually did not see this coming. I did not see it being you. And you know, spirit knows you better than I know you, and everyone's situation is different. So make some room, you know, cleanse your energy, and just allow it to come in. That is what I have for you. My Etsy is below. If you'd like a private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. But that was your message today, group 2. I'll talk to you soon. Alright, if you chose group 3 with the amethyst crystal point, this is your reading. We're using the Golden Art Noble Tarot for you guys today. And we are going to see, who does Spirit have waiting for you, or who does Spirit have you waiting for? We're going to get into that as well. Spirit, who do you have waiting for pile 3? What are they going to bring to pile 3? Why is this relationship so special? What is this bringing to them in their life? What is the purpose? Excuse me. Does anybody else do it? It's like a weird reverse hiccup. Like, okay. Okay, so we have the peony and the gladiola. Okay, sorry. The peony with prosperity and compassion. And then the gladiola with strength of character and moral integrity. There's an energy of this person being very soft with you. The peony says prosperity depends on wanting what you have versus having what you want. So this person is also very earthly, very grounded, very in their power. they're not chasing after an ideal or a relationship or a reality that wouldn't actually serve them. This person is very rooted and grounded in reality, very rooted and grounded in themselves, and very connected to earth energy. They may be an earth sign. Gladiola with strength of character and moral integrity. So this person chooses, makes conscious effort to do right by you, do right by other people and their family. I get a very protective energy over them as well. It says character cannot be developed in ease and quiet. Only through experiences of trial and suffering can the soul be strengthened, the vision cleared, ambition inspired, and success achieved. Tapping into this person's energy, I feel like they've been left before in a relationship. Like they've been an F-boy or an F-girl, whatever, and someone has straight up been like, I'm not going to put up with this. You can't treat me that way. Dipped out on them, never spoke to them again. After that point, they had to take a really deep and hard look at who they are and how they're getting in their own way and who they are to other people, and their character has been strengthened. I also feel like this person may have gone through some sort of like financial pitfall where they really had to have a lot of faith and surrender to the divine and know that they're going to be taken care of. We have just domestic happiness and devoted affection, and then we have rainbows and messages. Ooh, rainbows and messages with the iris says, when it rains, look for rainbows. When it's dark, look for stars. So this person is generally optimistic, and they also receive a lot of messages like from the universe. They could be ruled by Mercury. They could be a Gemini. I want to say Gemini is ruled by Mercury. But they could have a strong Mercury placement in their astrology chart, or they could have lived a lot of lives, so they have a super strong relationship inside and outside of this experience. And then we have the honeysuckle. I love this one. Whenever this card comes up, I just love it so much because that domestic happiness lets me know that this person can live a very simple domestic life and be happy. Again, going back to the peony, they're not chasing after some life or ideal or social media standard or clout. This person is very comfortable, you know, where they are and with what they have, and they desire things that are actually attainable and things that really resonate with their soul, not things that the universe, or not the universe, but not things that society, the matrix, you know, this world will tell you to care about. This person cares about things that genuinely resonate with their soul. I will wind thee in my arms, so doth the woodbine, the honeysuckle gently and twist. So this person is definitely in communication with higher intelligence, with spirits, with spirit, the divine, the universe, God, whatever, you know, they identify it as. And they're very gentle, and slowly but surely they build a connection. And this person allows their heart to be open, and they allow themselves to be vulnerable. Spirit, show me more about this person. Who is this person you have waiting for group 3? Ooh. Oh my goodness, this person has seen it all. Wow. And this person is very imaginative. You know, this could be a masculine that used to like to wear his sister's like princess dresses when he was younger, or play with his sister's Barbies. This is a masculine that doesn't see the world in masculine or feminine. Or if this is a feminine, she may have like been on the wrestling team when she was in school. She may be super ripped and fit these days. There's an energy of like kind of superseding the gender norms and being a full embodiment of human. And that's a thing that actually the matrix really kind of instills in us. You are this or that. You can't, they don't teach us to be it all. They teach us like, okay, if you're a girl, you like pink princesses, and this is what you like, and this is what you do, this is what is okay, what isn't okay, this is mannish, this is ladylike, be ladylike because you're a woman. And then if you're a guy, then it's like, oh, you gotta be, you know, super masculine and super buff, and you know, never show your emotions, never lean into that. And the only way that you process what has happened to you is by acknowledging and embracing and embodying your feminine energy, because you can't process what you've been through with pure logic. It's two totally separate parts of the brain. There's feeling and then there's logic. And if something happened to you and you feel bad about it, the only way that you outgrow that and have anything to offer anyone in a relationship way is by acknowledging your feminine energy, whether you're a masculine or a feminine. So that relationship kind of keeps us stuck and keeps us from, you know, growing. And this person is just like, nah. No, I'm a full embodiment, I'm a full being, I'm fully expanded. I embrace my feminine and masculine energies regardless of what society has to say about it. We have the child's magical. It says, seeing the potential for sacred beauty in all things, the belief that everything is possible. We have the goddess, the feminine expressed through wisdom, nature, life force, and sensuality. This person can be very sensual and romantic, very childlike. There's a childlike innocence to them. They're, you know, kind of optimistic and magical. They believe in fairies and higher power intelligences. They may be really into mythology, really into like more creative type of things, more right brain, you know, creative, intuitive, subconscious type of things. And then we have the teacher and the vampire. The vampire makes you aware that something or someone is draining your life force. So this person will be completely honest about what they think about your friends and family. And if you have any draining relationships in your life, this person won't let it go. Whether it's a friend, whether it's a family member that you put up with because whatever reason, whether it's a job that's draining you. Now, what I love about this person is they are solution oriented. So they're not just going to tell you, oh, I don't like that person, but give you any stability or give you any like actionables. They're not just going to tell you, oh, I don't like this and give you nothing to do about it, you know. But you know, tapping into their energy, they've grown a lot as a person and they don't put up with draining relationships. So this person will tell you how you're draining your own life force, where you're giving your life force to be drained, and also who's draining it outside of you. They genuinely care about you. And then we have the teacher, ability to communicate knowledge, experience, skill, or wisdom is what that one says. So this person is very open. They've learned a lot in this lifetime. They're here for you. They're a teacher. They have actionables. Tapping into this person's energy, I love that. Me personally, I have a lot of actionables too. So like when I meet people and it's like, oh, I'm going through, you know, whatever, this is what I'm struggling with. Not only am I gonna, you know, give you some motivation, but I also have actionables. Like, okay, these are the resources that will actually help you. These are the frequencies to listen to get out of that frequency. This is what to, you know, eat, what to do, actionables. And I love that this person has that as well, and they're action oriented because they're not just going to tell you, oh, I don't like that, or oh, do this. They're going to give you resources. Spirit, for group 3, show me this person. Right away, we got Sagittarius, the explorer. Oh my God. And then we got Pisces, the last sign of the zodiac, ruled by Neptune, the planet of the unconscious and the subconscious. And then we have Sagittarius, the explorer, the philosopher. Sagittarians could be very philosophical or lean towards liking to debate, go back and forth, bounce their ideas off of people, into traveling, trying new things, new food, seeing new art, architecture, just kind of like consumption and seeing and wanting to experience it all. So tapping into this energy with Pisces and Sagittarius, this person, I feel like they like having spiritual experiences. They may like to go to like different retreats and get some Reiki done and get some healing done and things like that. But then there's also this side of them that likes to explore and likes to experience and likes to be in the mix. So they may lean towards like this person. They're not afraid to go to like a somewhat of a dangerous country. Like they want to see the culture and explore it, you know, they want to experience it. Tapping into their energy, it's like, I'm not afraid. Like they're very brave and very street smart, and they want to go see it though. They want to be in the mix. And then we have Capricorn. You know, tapping into this person's energy, I feel like they know a lot of people. I feel like a lot of people know them, or they know a lot of people. This is like high school, like jock energy, or, you know, whatever, like just someone who was popular in school or in college, or popular in the community. They could have some fame to them. Wow, we got Venus that came up as well. So this person is very attractive. They have a very strong magnetism. A lot of people find them attractive. A lot of people want to be around them, want to be in their life. This person is very romantic. This person is very genuine as well. I'm trying to think of someone who this reminds me of. I don't really like using celebrities that much for examples anymore, but I'm trying to think of someone who has like this charisma that's kind of like Keke Palmer. Let's say that. Like this person is really down to earth and just genuinely like comes across as a good person, you know, someone who will talk to anyone, someone who's real. They have a lot of personal charisma and popularity, and they're a hard worker. And then we have the Pisces element that makes this person quite deep as well. So I think you'd be surprised to hear their points of view. I think you'd be surprised to see that this person can be so tapped into their emotions, and that they would really talk about something that makes most people uncomfortable. This person doesn't shy away from uncomfortable conversations. And then we have air. So a little bit of that mercurial type of energy, where it's like this person has a connection to higher forces, higher powers. In terms of the signs, this would be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. But this person has a lot of air energy in general. So you may find that this person has really big ideas. They may be really into technology or innovation. Innovation, honestly, with Pisces and air, that's actually a very interesting combination, because this person can be innovative when it comes to spiritual practice. So they may have a connection to higher level resources that most people don't know about, because that's the thing, like the internet is a blessing and a curse. It's like you have access to everything, but now it's like, okay, you could pay to get your ads at the top, so it's like you got to go to page 5 to even find anything good. You know, if you're looking something up in a Google search and da-da-da-da. So anyways, this person, spiritual innovation is what I'm feeling with them. They may know like how to get from point A to point B spiritually, how to manifest from higher levels of consciousness, like 5D, 6D, 7D. Yeah, we got the Hierophant. This person is very wise and very well connected. Four of Swords, they've also spent time in solitude and contemplation, thinking about what it is that they've gone through, reflecting on themselves and who they've been. They know who they are. The good, the bad, the ugly, the pretty, all of it. They know who they are. So they're not ashamed of who they are. They're not 100% a good person. They're not 100% a bad person. And they probably don't even look at people that way. But tapping into their energy, they're like very... Yeah, we have the King of Swords in reverse and the Ten of Wands in reverse. So it's like, you can have that, okay? Like, you can't take anything from them. This person cannot be moved. Like, they're really un-F-wittable. Like, you cannot mess with them. You cannot get them off their game. You cannot use them, abuse them. You cannot get over on them. They're so real and genuine that you can't even use their, what would be considered weaknesses against them, because they're not ashamed of who they are. I freaking love people like this. Like, they will straight up admit, like, say they used, you know, or they like to get around, you know, this person is like, yeah, so what, okay, and like, yeah, I sure did. I did leave with that guy last night, or with that girl last night, and your point, I liked it, I had fun. You want to know what we did? I'll tell you about it. Like, I don't care. Like, you can't shame them. We have the Eight of Cups and the Page of Wands in reverse. So this person is left, likely their family. It's giving a little bit of nomad energy. This would be the kind of person that would live in like an RV and be traveling the coast. Like, someone who's not afraid to live alone, someone who bounces all over, someone who's lived in many different cities and states and things like that. They're really a free spirit. Spirit, what are they going to bring to this relationship? Why do you have this person waiting for group 3? What are they going to gain from them? Wow. Oh, this is very interesting. So we have the Four of Wands in reverse and the Six of Wands. So if I had to say, You likely won't get married to this person or have like a traditional type of relationship in this person, because this person is specifically put in your path to reconfirm your beliefs. There are beliefs that you haven't been able to stick to because you didn't have anyone who understood you or resonated with that, or people would automatically reject what you wanted for yourself because that meant they couldn't benefit from you, you know, or something like that. There's an energy here of this person coming through and validating you 1000% about what it is that you want or what it is that you believe and what you want for yourself. Six of Wands, to kind of like re-establish, yes, that is okay. That is who you are. This is what you want. You may not want to be tied down. You may want to travel. You may want a non-conventional type of relationship. Or this is the kind of person that can appreciate any person as long as you're genuine and real. And I'm like that as well. You know, I have my friend that she's basic. She loves to sew and she loves to kind of just, you know, do her own thing. And we go to Hobby Lobby, we go to Target, we go to Starbucks. That is our routine and it is lit. And then I have my friends that love to be all up in the mix and are more chaotic and they love to club, and I love them equally because what they have in common is they're genuine. They live their life for them, not for other people. So there's no shame in her game. She wants to go to the club every weekend. There's no shame in my friend's game. She's not going to try to be a rebel. She's not. She's very simple. So even if you're more, you know, simple or rebellious, whoever you are, this person can appreciate that. And this person is coming in to confirm your belief. But to be honest, I don't feel like this person is coming in to be your forever. Yeah, we got the Ace of Cups in reverse and the Fool in reverse. Spirit is kind of saying this is the like catapult that you need to get you to the next level in terms of your own full embodiment and who you are, to step into your fullest self, to give you that guidance and motivation, to be there for you, to give you love. This is a love reading, so there is going to be a romantic path for you guys, but their purpose is to open you up to the true possibilities and potential in your life by really addressing where you're giving away your power and where you've allowed people to determine how you live your life and who it is that you are. This person is definitely coming in, Nine of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, to strengthen your beliefs and to strengthen your character. And I feel like there's been these microaggressions at who you are and your character, and you've been conforming, and this person is coming in to like really get you to that next level. And you may even move while you're in a relationship with this person. And look at this, we got Time to Move On that just came out. So you may even move to a different city, different state, or have a totally different living situation through the relationship with this person, because there's this energy of commitment and you finally like, yes, okay, I have a safe space. I have someone who really cares about me, who's here with me, who loves me. And just in the most genuine way, not in a sense where it's like, okay, as long as I'm benefiting them, that just loves me, period. That is giving me the safe space to really like step further into what I want for myself and to get that. So we have flow with the river, see where it takes you. So it's not a guarantee that you won't end up in a long-term relationship with this person, but as this reading goes on, I'm definitely seeing this person serves a purpose, and they're not someone who can really be tied down unless you're similar to them, or they naturally come into a space where they want to be anchored more in one place. This isn't that person that's really looking for that, you know, like long-term commitment just for the sake of feeling like they own someone or they have security. We have Embrace the Dark. It says shine your true light upon this earth. So this is also like gonna be a moment where you're setting free and you're opening yourself up to, okay, there is darkness within me and I can show that and I can embody that. I'm a full spectrum being. I'm not just one way. And then we have Time to Do It Differently. So again, going on another path, and that's going to be kind of catapulted and supported through this relationship with this person. It says go beyond what you have done before. There's going to be this crazy activation with them. I absolutely love this. I'm excited for you. This really seems like a plot twist. And that's what I have. My Etsy is below. If you want a private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. But that was your message. I'll talk to you soon. All right, if you chose group 4 with the Galactophane Crystal Point, this is your reading. We're going to tap into who Spirit has waiting for you and try to get to the bottom of that. Spirit, this is for group 4. with the Galactophane crystal point. Who do you have waiting for them? Why is this connection so awaited for? What makes it so special? What are they bringing into the lives of group 4? Okay. Wow. So first of all, you guys have had quite the journey. This kind of feels like one of those situations that you couldn't really manifest if you wanted to. This really feels like one of those connections that came together because you surrendered to the journey, and also even maybe your higher calling. The Garden Healanthrope with devotion and dreams fulfilled. So this is like wish fulfillment star card energy for you, judgment card energy for you. The thing that you were called to, well, I wouldn't say that this relationship has been the purpose of, you know, your spiritual path and what you've been through, but you did have to stand up as your highest embodiment to get in alignment with a connection that is in alignment with your highest embodiment, because it's like the more you embody yourself and who you are and embrace who you are, that's what you're going to attract to you better and better and better and better. It just gets better and better, and you've attracted exactly that, your wish fulfillment, someone who's devoted to you. The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. So there's just this fire inside of you, or this energy, this desire, this drive to keep going and push through. And I feel like it became a bit of autopilot for you after a while, like maybe you had gone through so much or been through so many phases and cycles and changes and transformation that it's like, this is not a big deal to me. Like, this is just a Tuesday. You know, got the club going up on a Tuesday. This is just normal life for me. Like, I get up. I get up 10. Knock me down 9 times, but I get up 10. We have the false indigo with immersion and intuition. It says, when you reach the end of what you should know, you will be at the beginning of what you should sense. So there's definitely an energy here of you having to follow your intuition. And also, again, it's going, I keep hearing embodiment is the word that Spirit is saying. Like your true embodiment of who you are is what attracted this relationship. This is what Spirit has you waiting for, and that's why you've had to wait for it, really, because it's like you couldn't be in alignment with it until you fully embraced and admitted, this is who I am, this is what I want, this is, you know, what I'm into, this is the real me. So we have the peony with prosperity and compassion, which lets me know you're likely still on a journey of realizing yourself and trying to really come to the conclusion of who you are in this world and what it is that you want to do and where it is that you want to live, who it is that you want to be. And this person has a lot of compassion for you and also resources with the prosperity card. This person, I feel like, manifests from the 5D and above. So the 4D would be like the 3D plus time. This person doesn't manifest in a way where it's like, oh, I got to have it now, or it has to come soon, or I'm not ready till this until later. They're very much so, if this comes today, I'm ready for it today. Like, this person is very devoted and prosperous. Prosperity depends on wanting what you have, then having what you want, is what it says at the bottom of the peony. And that's exactly the energy. This person is content with what they have now. They don't desire to be anywhere else, desire to have anything else. If it comes into their life, then they will gladly accept it if it is in alignment. If marriage comes into their life and they meet their future wife, their future husband, all right, well, it looks like I'm on a path of marriage now, but that's not something that they're lusting after, thirsting after, feeling like is the piece to complete them. They're truly content. And also, this will greatly benefit you once you're in a relationship with them, because it's like, okay, they're not like, okay, finally, I got the wife, now let me get the this and that and da da da. It's like this person can really be comfortable in just being, you know. And then we have the trumpet gentian with power and healing. It says, to get what you love, first you have to be patient with what you have. So this person is very patient. They have a lot of healing energy. They hold space for you. They're very emotionally intelligent and tapped into their emotions. They honor their emotions. Spirit, show me this person. What are they like? Who do you have waiting for group 4? I just heard this person is a safe space. And we have the bully that just came out, highlights your tendency to intimidate others, helps you confront the inner fears that bully you. This person may have had an anger issue when they were younger, or this person, I heard shark. This person may have been a shark in some way, like in terms of finances. They could have been like a shark living in a big city, you know, investing in, you know, a big fish, but they have gone through this transformation at this point where it's like, okay, I've been moving this way out of fear, and the only way to move out of a place of balance is also embodying my love, but keeping my ability to be ambitious and to go get it, and the good qualities of, you know, that shark mentality or whatever they've gone through, or honoring their feelings but then channeling it towards something that would be beneficial. This person has gone through a full transformation. Oh wow. And then we have the Avenger, so it's giving me an energy that they have avenged themselves. This one says, desire to balance the scales of justice, righteousness on behalf of society or oneself. So that gives me an energy that they are here for the underdog. They want to help people. They may even be like a financial advisor or someone who advises people in their field, a manager, a higher level position where it's like, okay, I can teach other people, be a mentor to other people who want to make money or who want to see success in their life. But I have hung up my role as, you know, being a part of this process and being that shark myself. So this person may be in early retirement when you meet them, and I'm talking early, like, you know, early 30s. Like they may retire very early, and it wouldn't surprise me because it feels like this person has made a lot of money. So we have the Detective and the Prince. The Prince, oh my goodness. Romance, it says romantic charm and potential for power. So this person could do more, could be higher up if they wanted to. But I feel like their life has took a shift and they're focusing on other things. We have the Detective, great powers of observation and intuition, desire to seek out the truth. So this person is a truth seeker, but also this person is very intuitive. And I'm getting a little bit of dark psychology energy. Robert Greene, he's the author of The 48 Laws of Power and also The Art of Seduction. It's giving a Robert Greene type of archetype where it's like this person is very personal and can be very charming and, you know, very intuitive and tapped into other people, but they understand what motivates people and they see straight through people. So this isn't the kind of person you can really play games with. This isn't the kind of person that you can get over on. They're very charming, but they see people, they see straight through people, and they see straight through people because they've seen straight through themselves. And then we have the Child Divine. I'm so glad that this one came out because it popped up before, but it didn't come all the way out. And I was like, dang, should I go into the deck and find it? But then it popped out. So this is definitely something that meant to be here. This person has reconnected with their inner child. Innocence, purity, and redemption. More of those redemption Avengers coming back again. I feel like they've gotten a second chance at life. Suggests a special connection with the divine. This person may have been rich AF and then like completely lost it all, and now they've built themselves back up again. It's giving second chance energy. It feels like a movie. Like this person, you know how people be like, oh, my life is a movie, but this person, their life really is like something like off, like Wolf of Wall Street, like a story of charm, redemption, a fall from grace, coming back up again. Let me set some intention before I pull these. Spirit for group 4, show me their person. What are they like? Show me the energy of their person. We got Earth here, which I was getting a lot of Earth energy in terms of the signs. That would be Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. We got Aquarius. Wow. Oh my goodness. We got a lot that just came out. Or here's Capricorn. We got Capricorn, we got Aries, we got Mars. This person can be a shark if they want to be a shark. And we also got the air element, so this person can completely disconnect from their feelings if they want to be honest. This is someone who has lived a lot of life. This is a very interesting person. They have stories for days. People probably know them. I would not at all be surprised if this person is famous in some way. But again, like retired. We have Earth and Aquarius. We have air and the moon. Air and the moon is like, I'm connected to the higher realms. I'm connected to God, my intuition. You can't see me. You can only feel me. You have to embrace me fully to understand me. And then the moon card here with them, you know, really being connected to that mother archetype, that mothering energy. I feel like this person has parented themselves, reparented themselves. And there's just like this energy of, I feel like something happened, like maybe they weren't close to their family for years, didn't speak to them because they were run by their career. Like there's an energy of them losing contact or losing a connection with people that were a part of their, like a big part of their story or their life growing up. And then they lost those connections. I really feel that energy, like something happened here. So I don't know, you'll have to, you know, comment back once you meet them. But there's an energy of something happened, or they've gone through a lot of life and learned a lot of things. Aries in the first house, the house of self. We got 10th house, Capricorn. Actually, I don't think Capricorn is the 10th house, but we have a lot of energy here of this person being ambitious, but also having a strong sense of will internally. So a lot of the things that they've gone through, they've kind of gotten themselves into. We have Earth and Aquarius. And Neptune. Neptune is the planet of the unconscious and the subconscious. So again, that kind of dark psychology. And also Aquarius being the water bearer. Aquarians are very much so akin to that dark psychology, because it's like, it's not that Aquarius isn't intuitive. It's not that Aquarius is aloof. It's not that Aquarius doesn't have feelings. It's just that they bear their water. They contain it. So they only let it out when they choose to. So there's definitely an energy of your person being very interesting, almost seeming a little sneaky or hard to get, hard to read. This person is very much so in control. There's that star card, and that is Aquarius energy. So this is more that star card wish fulfillment that I was talking about before. Star card energy of this kind of being the person that you need. We also have the 8 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So this person is going to help you work smarter, not harder. If you've been wanting to like learn how to make your money make you money, or how to like not have to work because you get so much coming in dividends, this person will absolutely help you with that. Spirit, what is the purpose of this connection? Wow, we got the World card. We got some heavy hitters coming out from the major arcana. And the thing about the World card, it's the last of the major arcana. So you've gone through all the other phases and cycles. Death, Devil, the Emperor, the Hierophant. Like you've had to learn lessons. The Fool, you've had to open yourself up to new beginnings. So I feel like this is really like, yeah, wow, we have some repeating 5s as well. You may be seeing 555, 505, even some combinations of 6, 666, 606, 616. There's an energy here of you leaving behind your past, you leaving behind what no longer serves you, you disconnecting from the confusion and the chaos of being on a hamster wheel always working. 5 of Swords in reverse, you disconnecting from having to be shady yourself. And, you know, there's this energy of like kind of hating what has come out of you in corporate America or in your life, like who you've had to be. There's an energy of wanting to be different, wanting to not have to be so reactive to just what happens to you, but wanting to be your own person and wanting to kind of live life for you and stand in your power, not live your life just to be able to live, you know, having to work all day, every day. So this person is definitely going to take quite a weight off of your shoulders. We have the Page of Pentacles and the World card here. So this is going to be a relationship where both of you are learning a lot. There's like an energy here of, okay, we completed our personal journey. Now Page of Pentacles, we're starting all we're starting new on a journey that's mutually new to both of us. Both of you are going to learn have to learn how to communicate with each other. Both of you are going to have to learn how to maintain a relationship, how to continue to dismantle the ego in order to surrender to another person. Spirit, show me more of this relationship. What is the purpose of this relationship? It's like you have what they need and they have what you need with that 10 of Pentacles in reverse. It's like an energy of let me lighten your load. Or sorry, I said 10 of Pentacles. I meant the 10 of Wands in reverse. But the 10 of Pentacles in reverse came up as well. You may be seeing some 10-10. We got 10-10 here. And they're both showing up in reverse. So this isn't a relationship of convenience or a relationship. Oh, wow. We got the Lovers and the Hierophant. So this is like true love. And I was like, ooh, okay, 10 of Pentacles in reverse. What are we getting, Spirit? And Spirit's like, it's not a relationship of, I want you to be my trophy wife, or I want you to be my provider, my trophy husband. It's like, I give to you, you give to me naturally because we have what the other needs. But this foundation we have built right here is built on love. It's built on dedication to each other, and we both have gone through enough life where we have Hierophant, the wisdom, to maintain this relationship. But Page of Pentacles, this is still very new to us. So you guys may not have had a long-term relationship before. You may have never been in a relationship. That could be the case on their end, and maybe it's something different for you. They could have never committed to someone, especially being someone who has so much popularity and so much money. People in that realm are kind of known for being like, I don't know, it kind of just feels like people are disposable. We have the Tower in reverse at the bottom of the deck, so it's like you're starting over a whole new life with this person, but it has nothing to do with acquiring things, money, wealth, generating whatever. That's already figured out. You're good. The relationship moving forward, this is going to be about maintaining a relationship, outgrowing your ego, you know, building on love, loving each other in general. We have the Queen of Pentacles here. So this person is learning to see the value of a woman, or the value of a divine feminine, the value of a Queen of Pentacles, without receiving from her nonstop. This person is learning to be comfortable. Like, you're not their entertainment. Sure, you can entertain them, but you're not meant to turn them on all day. Your purpose is well beyond being sexy for them all day, you know, entertaining them, fighting for them, Like, we're moving beyond the drama into temperance. This is going to be about maintaining a connection with a person based on the love that you guys have together, and consistently choosing this person time and time again. And with them, we have the Ace of Wands in reverse and the Six of Pentacles. So on your end, it's like, okay, you're learning to be in a relationship, and the energy is fluid. So this could be vice versa, or, you know, this could apply in really any way. But you're learning, Ace of Wands in reverse, not to program your partner. Okay, this person is in my life and they're going to be my future husband, my future this is the purpose they're going to serve. But to really see them for who they truly are, and actually build that emotional bond that you've wanted with your partners by building that bond, instead of just compartmentalizing them and say, okay, well, this is the benefit I get from them. I get the money, We have the Six of Cups, building a friendship as well with the partners that you're dating, not just during pillow talk, but setting the expectation in the beginning by just doing it and moving that way. We go on dates, we go, you know, to the farmer's market, or we go on picnics, or we, you know, go to the bookstore. Like, we do very everyday normal things together. And that's how we build intimacy. That's how we build friendship and have a true relationship, because I'm not starting off this relationship going with the flow of whatever you want. Even if you just want me to be hot all the time and just be turning you on, I'm not doing that. This isn't that. And standing in your power firm enough to set that expectation by moving the way that's not going to go in that direction, being confident about it, not feeling like you have to double back. Being strong and really building a friendship. So like I said, you know, energy is fluid. This could apply to both of you, one of you. Interestingly enough, we have the Empress in reverse at the bottom of the deck. So you may have been disrespected, or both of you may have a suppressed feminine that is expanding through this relationship. A healing of the feminine energy. We have choose love over fear. Wow, which is so powerful, because, you know, most people, the reason that they choose people who just have stability is because of fear. They fear that if they don't choose someone who is rich, or they choose someone who doesn't have XYZ quality that society tells you that your partner should have, that they're going to end up with the shorter end of the stick. And Spirit is like, okay, you want emotional love, you want emotional connection. Well, here's your chance. Here it is. Choose it. Wow, interesting. Well, that is what I have for you, group 4. My Etsy is below in the description if you'd like a private tarot reading. That is where you can find me. But that is what I have for you today. I'll talk to you soon.